Hi everyone. Today we are going to see a play by Susan Glaspell named Trifles. And first of all, we will check the detail, check the characters, and we will guess their character traits. Our first character is George Henderson. He is a county attorney. What do you think about him based on this picture? He has a notebook and he is holding a pen, as you can see. Do you have any guesses? Yes?
He looks like a detective.
Yes, he looks like a detective. Do you think he is an authority figure?
Yeah.
Or yeah? And do you have any other guesses? Okay. He looks confident in this picture, and he also ignores women's ideas. He despises them, and he thinks they are unimportant. And our second character is Henry Peters. He is a sheriff. What do you think about him? He is a sheriff, so he kind of looks like a ghost, right?
Yes.
So we can say that he is patronizing. Do you agree?
Yes.
Do you have any other guesses? No? Okay. He is beautiful because of he first as a sheriff, he is beautiful and he is patronizing, and he also ignores women's thoughts, and he is dismissive towards women's observation throughout the entire play. And our third character is Louis Hay. He is a neighbor and he is a farmer. If you read the story, read the play, do you have any guesses about him? What do you think about this? He looks timid, right? He holds his hands like this. Do you have any guesses? No? He is straightforward and he was the first one to enter the house after the murder. So he observed the place and he tells them in the play to the sheriff and county attorney. Our fourth character is Mrs. Peters. She is sheriff's wife. What do you think about her? Does she look sad?
Yeah.
Why do you think that? Maybe something sad happens, like murder, right? Yeah, maybe she is doing empathy. Can we say that? Yeah, she is quiet and empathy first. And our last character is Mrs. Hale. She is neighbor's farmer wife, yes.
Angry.
She looks angry, or maybe she is criticizing things.
Yes.
Maybe analyzing. Yes?
Was kind of grumpy old lady.
Yeah, maybe grumpy. It might be. Let's see.
Never get satisfied.
She is outspoken. She thinks critically, and she is also an empathic person. And now we have some questions about the characters. You will see some descriptions, and I want you to match the descriptions with characters. Okay?
Yes.
Our first question, who wants to read it? Yes?
Quiet, but it becomes understanding and empathy.
Do you have any idea? You want to guess?
The old man in the middle, in the first picture.
Any other guesses? Well, let me give you a clue. This character is a she. We said quiet and empathetic.
Second.
Which one?
Second.
One on the right?
Yes.
Yes. Mrs. Peters. That was correct. Our second question. Who wants to read it? Yes, do you want to read it?
Yes,
Yes.
I can. Tells the story of finding in John Wright's body.
Yes. We said someone enters the home and tells a story about how they find the body. Yes?
Man in the middle in the first floor.
Yes. The man in the middle is Louis Hay. And next one? Any volunteers? Yes?
Police investigation and dismisses small details. I have a yes.
Who is that?
Yeah, attorney.
Yes, I'm the attorney, Mr. Anderson. That's correct. And the other one? Yes?
In charge of the law about Mrs. Important Rules, the middle one, prosecutor,
Yes, sheriff.
name.
Henry Peters is our sheriff. And the last one? Yes?
Observant and feels guilty for not visiting Mr. Wright, the Mrs. Wright. The middle one
Middle one?
is in first.
The one with workings, maybe? Which one? This one?
Beyaz o değil. O değil. Ama suçlu olarak görünüyor ya.
Are you talking about the man? This man?
Evet o.
Let's see. It was Mrs. Hale. She was a friend of Mrs. Wright. And she was feeling guilty because she didn't visit her and led to the series of unfortunate events like murder. Now we have an activity with flashcards, and I need groups of 5 people. We need 5 groups. Okay. important events during the play, and I want you to put them in a logical order based on the play you have read. Okay? I will also help you, don't worry. These are our events, these are random, and I want you to put them in order based on pictures. show picture? Yes. And investigation, who put the investigation for first? All groups are done, so let's see the answers. Right. First one is interrogation with the three men. And what do you think is did you put that in correct order?
Yes.
Yes, so first one is correct. What about the second one? Messy kitchen. Who put that in second place? You can see the order here. First, they start with interrogation, then they go to messy kitchen, then men go upstairs and women find the guilt, and then woman finds the bird cage, then they find the dead bird's body, and then they decide to hide the evidence. Right? Now we have some symbols. What do you think about the bird? What does it symbolize in this play? Victim? Yeah, it's a dead bird. So it's a victim. So where does the bird live? In a cage, right? Is it free? No, it's not free. It's in prison. It feels like prison, right?
Is it symbolize freedom?
Yeah, it might be freedom, but it's also caged, so it's trapped. So it symbolizes Mrs. Wright's isolation and confinement. And our second symbol is the bird cage. What do you think about the bird cage? We said it's not freedom, but it's confinement.
Like jail?
Yeah, it's like a jail. Like bird lives in a cage and Mrs. Wright lives in her kitchen in an isolated way, right? Do you have any ideas? So maybe the bird cage represents her captivity, her isolation, right? This one is also. What about the kilt? In this play, the kilt was knitted in an order, then it was messy, like the kitchen, right? Why do you think that it turned from in a neat order to chaos? Do you have an idea? Maybe it's not. Do you think it might be caused by Mrs. Wright's emotional state? Yes. Do you have any ideas? Any other ideas? No. The kilt represents Mrs. Wright's emotional state and her stress levels. When she is stressed, she started to knit the kilt in a messy way. And we can see that Mrs. Hale fixes it during the play. And our last symbol is fruit jars. What do you think about this? And can you make a connection between fruit jars and Mrs. Wright, which lives in a home, stuck in the kitchen, which is accused by murder of her husband. Maybe they are both pressurized, they are trapped. I mean, like a fruit jar, she is locked in the house, right? Do you have any guesses? Okay. And for our last activity, we have themes. And I will assign themes for every group. And I want you to write a couple sentences about them. And you will read your text. And the other groups will try to guess your theme. Okay? Now you will write a couple sentences about this theme, and then you will read this sentence out loud, and the other groups will try to guess your theme. Okay? Are you done? Yes. All right. Let's start with the first group. Guys.
I'm listening. Okay. Ability to act independently. Ability to act independently. Yes.
Yes. And second group.
Being away from others for a long time can make you feel lonely.
What do you think? Yes, isolation. And third group. Okay, fourth group.
Understanding, feeling, try to understand the other person's emotions.
Can you read it louder? They don't understand.
Try to understand the other person's emotions.
Trying to understand other people's emotions. Yes.
It is something referred as, by most people referred as dead. Something referred as dead. D-E-A-D.
Do you have any guesses? Can you read your team, please?
Justice.
Justice. Yes. You must.
Woman takes care of house and man takes care of woman. Please.
Wow!
It's a theme of this play.
The sign is from Susan.
Can you read it again?
Woman takes care of house and man takes care of
It's just an example.
woman takes care of the house and man takes care of house and woman.
Yes. Now we have a homework. So weekly you have to choose one of these themes and you have to write a paragraph about your experiences, and I want you to empathize with the characters and their feelings in this play. So this is your homework, okay?